Okay, let me lay out what the Hero's Journey Leadership Development Program is, how it will work, and how you can join us on this adventure if you choose to answer your call. Man, I just gotta tell you, we are super excited about this. The Hero's Journey Development Cycle consists of 5 stages, 4 modules in each stage, then a bonus module for 21 video training modules following along with this Hero's Guidebook. Stage 1 is titled Influence and Power. How to become irresistibly attractive and persuasive. Stage 2, captivate and inspire. Learning to trigger the emotions of others and mobilize them into action. Stage 3 is connection and impact. The development of deep emotional intelligence and giving you the power to raise people up. Stage 4 is strength and character. Gaining love and respect and developing audacious courage. And stage 5 is excellence and expansion. The tools to build a bigger enterprise and the spiritual gift to motivate others. And the most exciting part for you, those watching me now, the inaugural class will be delivered live, hosted by me personally, along with my A-team. You will be taking the entire Hero's Journey adventure with me, my A-team, and the other audacious heroes who step up to be part of this founding member group, live all year 2021. This is going to be amazing. Real learning, real development takes place when you are doing it with a community of other people who step forward to answer their call to adventure. This is the league of leaders that you are going to want to know going into the future. Being an alumnus of this group will pay dividends for a lifetime. We will kick it off the first week of January. The journey through the 21 modules together will go over the course of the whole year of 2021. This will likely be the only time that we will actually do it live. Thereafter, it will be a delivery of the recorded sessions that we do live. This will be your one shot to journey through this adventure with us. Here's how it will work. We will come together to go through a module. At the end of the broadcast that we will broadcast to you, you will have the ability to engage with us in real time and ask your questions directly about the training you just saw. The following week, I will come on and answer more of your questions that are sure to come up as you go to complete your action guide and the quest that you are given to complete after each module. So that is 42 sessions together over the course of 2021. This will be incredibly fun and intensely enriching, I promise. This will be the most in-person and extended period of time I have ever worked with a group of people in my entire Success Mentor life. Even the CEOs who pay me hundreds of thousands of dollars only get a 30-minute call once monthly. Just my 60-minute keynote fee is $65,000. And our HPF Business Masterclass is $12,500, which itself is a steal. So what do you think you'd have to pay to work directly with me, my A-team, and the others who will be part of this League of Extraordinary Heroes for an entire year? 42 meetings in total. The $100,000? It should be, but no. The $65,000? That is the cost of only 1 hour, but no. Surely the $12,500 then? No, not even that for this first group, at least. The entire Hero's Journey cycle, that's 5 stages, 21 modules in total, spending 42 weeks together, while I dispense the very best of the treasury that I've collected over my 30-plus year epic adventure to help you become the hero that you are destined to be. Our initial release will not be the $15,000 enrollment previously planned. This initial release will be, get this, only $4,995. That is less than 1/10 of the cost for the college BA or BS degree that you got. And I guarantee you will learn more about how to be an effective leader in this new world and how to navigate a successful life in the first stage of this hero's journey than you ever learned and used from your entire BA or BS degree. And it won't cost you the $50,000 to $100,000 like your BA or BS did. Oh, and you will receive this, the beautiful Hero's Guidebook when you enroll as a free gift. It is spectacular. We spared no expense. It is full 4-color throughout. We have labored intensely over this, and it is a marvel. Inside, it has the journey log to follow along the training through each module, the expertly designed action guide to complete after each module, and the quest that you are given at the end of each module as well, and tons more. It will be a thrilling adventure, and this will be our map. Now, I want to do something super cool for you to make this an absolute no-brainer, something that will actually cost you money, cost you sleep, and cost you sanity if you don't answer your call to adventure here. If you step up here, it shows me that you are ready to no longer be ordinary, that in these extraordinary circumstances, you are the one who chooses to take action. If you do that, I will contribute $2,000 from our Heroes Fund towards your enrollment. Now, why am I doing that? Because I want to help. You see, this is my personal mission. I want to give back and I want to prevent pain. This right here is my legacy, to return from my epic journey to help you on yours. I think about the accumulated wisdom that is distilled into this, along with the step-by-step guidance that I will be providing you along the way. And I think, wow, what we could achieve together. You see, that idea, that is thrilling for me. Please understand this though. The $2,000 Heroes Fund Scholarship is only available right now for this inaugural 2021 founding group. So instead of it being only $4,995 for you right now, it will only be $2,995. And you can also break it up over 4 monthly installments of only $795. So what is that now? For less than the price of a suit or those designer shoes you rarely wear sitting in your closet, or less than you paid for your iPhone, or the price of 7 days at Disneyland, or 66 slices of avocado toast, you are in. You will be part of this epic adventure that we will be taking together over 2021, shaping you into a heroic leader of consequence, an investment that will pay off for a lifetime. This is the investment to make with your personal development budget for 2021. Trust me when I tell you, with all that is inside here, all that you will be challenged with, and all that you will grow, transform, and improve over the year, there is nothing that you will need to buy all next year. This will be the epic learning and growth adventure of your life. Coming from where I began, the only way I was able to be successful on my hero's journey, to now be standing in front of you with the wisdom and the boons to help you with yours, is because I invested 10% of every dollar that I made back into my continued personal growth and development. That decision alone, that investment, is what catapulted me way beyond any expectations or even imaginable visions that I had starting out based on the circumstances in which I came from. This is what I want for you too. I have been to the promised land. I am coming back to tell you it exists, and I can show you the way if you want to go. I mean, do the math for yourself, for your income. What is the income that you project for yourself in 2021? Is it $75,000, $150,000, $250,000, $500,000 or more, whatever it is? If it's more than $30,000, then 10% is more than $2,995, the enrollment fee for the whole 2021 adventure. Do you see that? Do you understand the value of making that kind of investment in your better future? Here is a big success tip for you. I want you to jot this down on a note for yourself. You don't invest in your current self. You invest based on your future self. You make your investment decisions now for the self you aim to grow into. Did you catch that? It's a really important point. It is how you get yourself from where you are to where you want to grow to. Too many people complain about being stuck, about not achieving the success that they desire, about not knowing what to do. And yet, they are not willing to make the investments needed to grow into their future. You see, you don't achieve goals, you grow into them. You don't achieve a better future, you grow into a better future. You have to invest and plant the seeds now before you can reap a harvest later. That makes sense to you, right? As my mentor taught me, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. And when you improve, everything in your life improves with you. That is what this investment decision does for you. It sets the future you in motion, starting now. The very act of making a decision, the decision that you are worth it, the decision that you will have a better future, backed by the act of putting your skin in the game with your wallet. That very act starts the miracle process of enrolling the universe to start making things happen for you. Things immediately start happening that you would never have even seen before. I'll make you a personal guarantee. The investment in your better future will be free. In fact, I'll guarantee that it will make you money, which means you will actually lose money by not joining us. Here is the guarantee that I will make you right now. If you cannot see how completing this hero's journey will make you at least 3 times more valuable as an income generator for your family within only the first month of your participation, that is only the first 2 modules of 21, I will personally pay you back all your money. 100% of it, no problem. So what is that? Well, with the $2,000 Heroes Fund scholarship contribution, that's 3 times $2,995. So that is you becoming at least $9,000 more valuable as an income generator compounded over your entire future earning potential. Or I will write you a personal check for $3,000. And it means you have at least $9,000 to gain, which, by the way, if that is all you gain, you will have failed the course. This journey is designed to change your entire economic future many times over. So $9,000 to gain and absolutely $0 to lose. Does that make choosing to take action easy for you? As Jim Rohn would say, it doesn't get any easier than free. Well, Jim, maybe it does. This one actually pays you to play. I hope that you see, I am trying to do all I can to encourage you to answer your call, to help you be victorious on your journey, to help you achieve the life that you were meant to live. There is not much else anyone can do. The rowboat has been sent. The power boat has been sent. And here's the rope from the helicopter. You only need to seize it, to claim it, to cross the threshold, to answer your call to adventure and begin the journey. Give yourself a shot. Give me a shot to prove that you've got it. Even if I'm half right about you, the only problem you will have is wishing we started your hero's journey together long ago. If you are ready to answer the call, you can click the link or the button on the page to get yourself enrolled quickly. I have to warn you right here up front, I don't want anybody to be unexpectedly disappointed. We can only accept so many members on this inaugural adventure, the one that we're going to be doing live together all throughout the year of 2021. 21 modules over 42 weeks with breaks for holidays, spanning the entire year of 2021. This first one, the inaugural, this one will be the most epic journey of them all, I promise. After that, people will only be able to follow in the footsteps that we made during this founding group's inaugural adventure. So I implore you, if you have made it with me thus far, then I know, and you should know, that voice inside you is real. It is what is keeping you here with me. It knows what you want. It knows this can help you seize it. You just have to take the heroic action. Remember, a hero is an ordinary person. So it is way okay right now if your hesitation is you don't feel ready. You don't feel extraordinary yet. You don't feel strong, courageous, or adventurous yet. That is exactly how all heroes start out. That is how I started out, how Richard Branson started out, how Oprah Winfrey started out, Howard Schultz of Starbucks, and everyone that you can think of. They all told me, they are all quoted as saying that they once felt like an imposter, that they once too felt unsure and uncertain of themselves. Listen, I know that leadership is scary, especially when you're excelling as a producer. And when the time comes to decide, to make the leap, to cross the threshold, the idea of failing yourself, your leader, your family, that can be debilitating. But here's what I know for sure. You can do it. You've gotten thus far, right? So yes, you are equipped for this next challenge. And if you take my hand today, I will give you the tools to accelerate your success as a leader, to save you from the pitfalls of all those giants that I had just told you about that went before you. Remember, a hero is simply an ordinary person in an extraordinary circumstance who chooses to take action. Sometimes it is only a decision. That is the only thing separating you from the hero that is already in you. It is that last piece of the puzzle, choosing to take action. For the future of your kids, for the future of your team, for the future of all those that you will come to inspire and influence, choose to take action. That is what you are here to do, to inspire the people next to you. I like the way the late, great Kobe Bryant put it.
I think the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you. I think that's what greatness is or should be. It's not something that lives and dies with one person. It's how can you inspire a person to then in turn inspire another person that then inspires another person. And that's how you create something that I think lasts forever. And I think that's our challenge as people is to figure out how our story can impact others and motivate them in a way to create their own greatness.
That's right. Your story, the victory of your hero's journey, can inspire and motivate others to create their own greatness. That is what you are here to do, to inspire the greatness in others by demonstrating your own. Now, before the window closes and the opportunity is gone, and all you have left is regret and the I shoulda, woulda, coulda that too many people are suffering from these days, in the great gap that is widening, do not let yourself end up at the bottom because you didn't strike when the iron was hot. It is here, right now. Strike now. If you are ready to rise, hit the link to enroll now. Hey, I'll tell you what, just for shits and grins, I love people who are fast action takers. Those who decide quickly, the ones who get it and act fast, the ones who said, you had me at hello and a full year of direct mentorship with you and I don't have to pay the $100,000, I'm in. From the first 100 people to register, we will draw 21 names for 2021 and 21 modules to receive one of these babies. These right here are priceless. Why? Because you cannot buy them. They are not for sale. I will get them specially made just for you, the 21 drawn from the first 100 to register now. That is, you'll be the coolest of the cool kids on our adventure. I can tell you firsthand, it turns heads wherever you go. It is awesome for working out, helps you lift iron like a freaking hero. We'll get in touch with you after you enroll to let you know if you were one of the 21 drawn. Since I decided to do this just on the fly, sorry team, this is just a spur of the moment idea. The spirit got me. All right, to encourage you to enroll your team, there is a bulk pricing incentive for you to do so. When you enroll 5 or more members, then the Golden Facilitator's Guide, this baby right here, is included as a free gift. Otherwise, the additional facilitator training and this guidebook is $995 by itself. Everyone will have the awe and reverence when you plunk the golden manual down on the table to facilitate these dynamic exchanges. If at all possible, you do want to take this growth adventure with a worthy group of journeymen and women. If you have a team, get them all enrolled. If you have a family, I'd say those who are 18 and over, there's no age restrictions, but you want them to be mature enough to get the wisdom that is gained on the journey. But if you have a family, get them all enrolled. If you have an accountability peer group, get them all enrolled. Pick a facilitator for the group, and I'll include the facilitator video training and the golden guidebook as an added gift when you enroll 5 or more team members, okay? Just take the lead, secure the bulk pricing now, be sure that you get your full group in before it fills up, then you can have them pay you back later. Okay, get your spots while you can, and for those that might need a few questions answered before they get off the dime, I will take a few minutes to hit some of the highlights here, okay? So we're gonna put up a timer right now so that you know how long enrollment will remain open. You can click to enroll anytime while we go through these few questions, but when the timer goes out, you will lose direction to be able to find the enrollment page altogether, okay? First question here is, how does the hero's journey compare to other leadership books, podcasts, or training courses that are out there? Yes, there's plenty of noise out there under the subject of leadership. Lots of information, bits and pieces here and there. Most all of it is irrelevant to the small and medium-sized enterprise. Most all of it is theoretical and not actionable at all, which is only confounding and frustrating. And most certainly, most all of it is outdated and irrelevant to the modern world and work culture of today. As we discussed, the world's radically changed and leadership has radically changed as well. There is very little actual training out there and nothing that is complete. There's no full-scale development system out there, delivered and experienced over an extended period of time, one that is fully immersive, engaging, and led by someone who has actually done it and been there. Not just read about it or, read about the promised land, but has been there, has mapped the route along the way and is returning to simply hand you the map and then guide you on the route all along the way to the promised land. I hope you can see the difference. I needed for myself a full-scale leadership development system for my team. I looked all over the world and I curate this industry, right? It didn't exist. There is none. That is why I created it. So I had it for me, for my team. Hey, look, if we were already 6 months into this adventure together and you were already fully experiencing the power that you'll have to bring people together, to motivate, to persuade, to positively influence them to be more courageous, to pursue bigger and bolder goals, to realize much greater results as a team, and you were already seeing how this was having an effect on how you show up in your marriage, with your kids, with your friends, with your community, how your inspired example has made a positive ripple effect on all those around you, then you probably wouldn't be saying right now, let me think about it, Darren. You'd be saying, let's get going now. Am I right? So get yourself enrolled now. And let me ask you an honest question. What exactly is the worst that can happen? What if I'm wrong and this doesn't work for you? What will you lose? Nothing. You still have my personal guarantee. So nothing is left to chance here. I am the only one taking a risk. I'm risking on you. You see that, right? I know that you are worth it. I'm willing to bet on you. How about you betting on you too? Okay, next question. If I enroll, when does this start? Tell me more about how this will work. I live in Singapore. What if I can't make the times of the broadcast? Hey, good for you, the one that wrote this in. This will certainly give you a big advantage over everyone else there in Singapore when you rise up to be the heroic leader of your marketplace. The inaugural Hero's Journey, for those that are part of this first special founders group, stage 1, the first module will broadcast the first week of January 2021. Probably that Tuesday, the 5th, most likely 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now, do not worry if you cannot be on for the live broadcast. It will be recorded and archived into your Darren Hardy training vault immediately. You can watch at your leisure. 24/7 from anywhere in the world. You can still submit your questions to be answered by me for the following week's broadcast. You can still engage with the Founders Group community and all the quests that we will be doing together. The beauty of technology today is that we can do this as a global community. You could be fully engaged from anywhere in the world at any time, no matter what time zone you live in, at your convenience. Once you enroll today, we will send you your access to the Darren Hardy Training Vault. I'll be setting you up with all kinds of extra gifts, surprises, and resources there as well. And we will be in constant communication as we get closer to launching off on our journey in January 2021. I will be holding your hand every step of the way. We pride ourselves on long-term relationships with our founding groups, and our A-team is passionately committed in delivering excellent member experiences. Okay, next question. Can I share this program with my team, my spouse, or my family? Here's how this works. Each person needs their own individual membership. It is one membership per person, not per couple, not per team, not per office, not per family, per individual human being. It is just like on an airplane. It is one seat per butt. Every butt needs its own seat. Every butt needs their own Hero's Journey membership. Login credentials to the Darren Hardy Training Vault that are shared are easily identified, and any violation results in immediate member access termination without a refund. But hey, just use your integrity on this. It's really simple. What an irony and shame it would be to forsake one's own integrity, going through a program about developing integrity of character, right? But besides the policing of it, there's a bigger reason to keep integrity on this. And this is a really big human behavior and performance tip here. Paying for it is a big part of getting an outcome for the participant. Here's one for your notes. People only pay attention to what they pay for. It's another odd and fascinating reality of our human condition, but it is a reality. You only get out of something what you put into it. To not invest in the training doesn't rob me as much as it robs them. And I'm not just talking about the karmic repercussions. I'm talking about robbing them of that critical character growth, to have made the decision to make an investment in themselves, in their growth, and in their better future. So make sure that every participant is equally invested. So they are equally invested in creating results from the program. I hope that you have realized that this program is not for the taker, but for the contributor. It is not for the faker, but the doer. It is not for the follower, but for the leader. It is for those serious about who they are and who they want to be for themselves and in sight of those around them. Before I take on the next question, I just want to reiterate, when we close this broadcast, you lose direction to the registration page. So be sure to go now before we end. We are only a few moments from ending now. You can hit the enroll button at any time. Okay, next question. I already have other training and a coach. How does this fit in with that? Hey, let's bottom line this for you. To make the decision before you as simple, clear, and as certain as possible. You are here because you want at least these three things. Number one, you are worried for good reason about the future. You want to be sure that the future of your family is financially secure, no matter how the world, the economy, or technology changes. Am I right? I know what those feelings are like. I feel your pain on this. Think about this. Given what you see happening in the world around you over this past year, where do you see yourself a year from now? Or even worse, 5 years from now? Do you think things are going to get even more intense in terms of all the sleepless nights and worrying? It doesn't have to be that way. We can put you fully in control of your future. In fact, we can set you up to make 2021 the best year of your life to date. Number two, in this new world emerging, you don't just want to be relegated to the bottom of the gap. Instead, I know you want to become indispensable. That means highly valuable and highly paid, so you can provide the abundant lifestyle that you've always promised your family. That's what you want, right? Number three, and then beyond all that, you want to do something significant. You want to do something that matters with your life, something that has a positive impact on the lives of other people, particularly those that you care about most. Am I right about that? Okay, then, here's what we know for sure. Everything is in a radical state of flux, change, and constant progress, right? The only constant through all of this is the one skill that will always be indispensable and irreplaceable is the skill of leading our ancient human species, operating and using these new technologies. It takes humans to lead humans. Leadership is the indispensable skill. And we also know that what you know about leadership is wrong. And to lead in the 21st century, you need to be retrained, re-equipped, and re-prepared. Once you do, you will have the magic carpet to take you across the gaps to the top. There is no other complete leadership development system designed in and designed for modern leadership. I can tell you firsthand because I have curated this entire industry for 25 plus years. It didn't exist, and no one else was really in a position to do so with all the exposure, experience, and access that I have had. So if you want to get from where you are to wherever you want to go, if it is upward, this is your call to action. Period. The end. Full stop. Act or don't. The choice is yours. Please don't misconstrue my certainty or enthusiasm for pressure. It's just, I know that this is truly what you need right now to draw out that hero that I know you have inside, that undeniable, untamed force desiring to be great. If you would only step into the courage to let it out. Any excuses that you have running through your head right now is just fear, self-doubt, and maybe some semblance of unworthiness. All that is BS. And the only way to conquer it is to feel the fear and act anyway. Okay, so we are at the end here. Now is the time. The time has come for you to make an important decision. Are you going to choose to become indispensable or allow the fast progressing world to leave you behind? Are you going to rise up to be the exception? Or is being part of the average good enough for you? All I can tell you is you weren't born to be good. You are here to be great. To play small is a sin against your nature. You were designed for greatness. Be sure of that. But you weren't born great. Greatness is developed. You grow into greatness. This right here, this growth adventure is what it is that you have been looking for. The world needs your contribution. The world needs your originality, creativity, and humanity. The world needs your guts, passion, and relentlessness. The world needs your excellent work and the impact that it delivers. The world needs your leadership and an inspiring example. The world needs you. The world right around you. The ones who look up to you. They are the ones counting on you to choose to choose to step up and lead. As Aristotle said, choice, not chance, determines your destiny. The only thing different between you and any leader that you respect and admire is they made the choice to answer their call. Now that choice is before you. Will you answer? 2021 is going to be a heroic year for those who join us on this journey. I hope that you are with us. Bye-bye for now.